Hi everybody, Julie Paulson.
And Matt.
Matt Paulson. We are here to tell you about this ridiculous supplement. Come in a little bit closer if you can. I know, we're like not in the camera. This ridiculous supplement that we have been taking. I've been taking it for 30 days. He's been taking it for a little bit less, about 3 weeks. And we are obsessed with it. So we just wanted to share a review with you on some of the things that we've noticed. It does take about 30 days to start noticing the difference. And hi everybody. And so we are looking forward to continuing to take it and continuing to see what we notice different about it. But it's basically for brain health. And I didn't think that brain health was something that was super important. We're kind of fitness people, and you know, if you say fat loss or muscle gain or things like that, like we're all in. So brain health was not something that I really had on my top priority list. But it came free in my kit, and so we thought, why not try it? And I wanted to just share a funny story with you. So I think it was a couple weeks ago, I was talking to my mom, and she said, I was telling her this article that I had read about this supplement called EHT that we're taking and how it helps people that have had concussions. And if you've ever had a concussion or any kind of brain injury, that you definitely need to take this. And so I was telling her about the article, and she said, yeah, I just really don't think that your memory has ever been the same since you had your concussion. And I was like, wait, what? Oh yeah, I forgot I had a concussion. That's kind of the point, is like your memory is not as good. If you've had any kind of brain injury, even just aging, like we don't think of ourselves as old by any means. I mean, we're not, but things change as you age. Like your sleeping patterns change, your memory changes, your focus changes, your stress changes. And so we have been experiencing a lot of ridiculous things that weren't even like important to us, but we didn't realize how important they are. And so I just want to share with you what I've experienced, and then of course he will share with you what he's experienced. Thank you for the likes and the hearts, you guys, and thank you for joining. So right away, within 4 days, I noticed that I was sleeping through the night. And that is unheard of for me. I literally have had trouble sleeping for about the last 15 years. And I've always taken like melatonin or used essential oils or various things to help me fall asleep, stay asleep. And I always woke up between 1 and 3. So then I was groggy in the morning. I didn't get a good night's sleep. And so I'd be tired in the morning. And within day 4, I was sleeping through the night. And actually this week, I quit taking melatonin totally because I was like, I don't think I need it anymore. Like, I think I'm just falling asleep on my own. And so I'm really proud to say that I don't need anything to help me fall asleep, stay asleep. I sleep wonderful. I wake up energized and rejuvenated and with it, which is a big, big difference for me because I always woke up groggy. And so that is huge. But like I said, it also helps with memory, focus, recall. So if you have trouble with like recalling names, recalling what you just read in a book, if you're one of those people that has to read the page over and over and over again, if you misplace things or you can't remember where you parked your car in the parking lot, all those things. So it is still on the early side for us, but I did notice this week that I started recalling names faster, which is huge for me because if anybody ever asked me for like someone's name or a reference for something on the spot, it kind of like froze my brain. And it would take me between 2 hours on the short side to probably 2 days on the long side to finally come up with that name. And there was 2 instances this week where somebody asked me for a referral, and within a couple of seconds, I was able to give them the name of somebody that, like I don't think about often or say their name often, so it's not like in my brain all the time. And I definitely noticed that difference. I also noticed when I'm multitasking, because, busy moms, we're all busy. We're always doing like 5 things at one time. Normally I'm doing 5 things at one time and I forget about 3 of them. And I was noticing this week that in my rotation of doing things, I still would forget it, but I was able to come back to it much faster. Like, oh yeah, I forgot to do that, or oh yeah, I forgot to put that on my list, or oh yeah, I forgot to order that, or whatever it was. So I feel like the gap is getting shorter. So that was huge. And we're trying to like put this into words because we talk about it a lot. Like, what are you feeling? What are you feeling? Like, energy throughout the day, great sleep throughout the night. But the best way that I can describe what I have felt, for lack of a better term, is it's like the fountain of youth. And I'm not even joking. Like, I feel like it has made me 20 years younger in my brain, if that makes any sense. So think back to when you were a child. Like, you were carefree, you were stress-free, you had a natural body rhythm and body clock. I have been given that body clock back. Like, I wake up with energy and I get tired and sleepy on my own naturally. That is huge to me. I have not had that in over 15 years. So a natural body clock. I'm definitely less stressed and much more able to go with the flow of things. So if I'm running late or whatever it may be, I'm kind of like, oh, whatever. I just feel like my stress levels have improved immensely, and it puts me in a lighter mood, like able to enjoy the moment, able to appreciate life, kind of like carefree. It's literally like, it's almost like how I was as a child, which that's so hard for us as adults. We don't even know what happened. Like, just life happened and things change and you don't sleep and you're stressed and, you forget how to be carefree. But I feel like it's kind of given me that glimpse back of what it felt like to be a child again, if that makes any sense. I'm trying my best to describe it the way that I can, but that is how I felt, is just kind of carefree in the moment, less stressed, enjoying life, sleeping good, getting tired on my own, and I have a memory now of a child. So it's like a gift that I didn't even know that I needed, and it's so exciting to me because I did have a concussion, I did have a brain injury, and I forgot about it, but I didn't even realize how much this would help me. But even if you haven't had a brain injury, natural aging does this. So like I said, it's like the fountain of youth that has been given to me. So super excited. 30 days is just the beginning. It's like the tip of the iceberg. So we are definitely going to continue for at least 90 days to see what it does for us. But again, he's had some different experiences. So I wanted to have the hubby. I should reintroduce him, by the way, because he's like a different man to me. I was telling him today, I'm like, I don't think that you're the man that I married. I think that you're someone different, because I've seen a complete change in his mood and his demeanor. I don't want to say personality, but his mood. So I'll let him go ahead and describe what he's been feeling.
It's definitely made me more patient, and it's a mental clarity is the feeling that I feel, and you have to go with the flow pill. In my opinion, I mean, for lack of a better term, it just makes you relax more. It makes you be able to multitask better. And I've noticed that this last week was a crazy busy week for me with work, and I had my phone was ringing, emails were going off, and I had 20 things going on at once, and it just really allowed me to focus and to complete each thing that I had in front of me without freaking out and stressing out. And it definitely makes me a better daddy. I think I have better patience, and I'm not rushed or stressed to go get things done. Saturday mornings I used to be very stressed out, and we have to get this done, and now I'm just we wake up and we have fun and we relax, and we'll get there when we get there. And it's a strange feeling, because I don't know, it's hard to explain. Like, I don't know why all of a sudden it changed, but obviously it's from the EHT, and it improves your mood in general, and it's a very strange feeling, because you can't explain it. You're in a better mood.
It's like childlike feeling, mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah, it makes you feel more youthful, just in the way I think your brain is thinking. You're thinking in a more youthful way. You're less stressed, so obviously you're going to feel better when you're less stressed out. And it definitely makes you less stressed. It is a huge stress relief. I can't wait to take it first thing in the morning. And I've never really had a pill or a supplement that I've taken that I'm just, man, like I feel this, but I definitely, I feel it. It's a very evident that it's there. And it's not like a caffeine pill, and it doesn't make me just amped with energy.
No.
It's nothing like that.
It's not jittery.
It's mental clarity.
So what we were talking about this morning is just, oh gosh, we talked about so many things, but like what he said, how his mood is different, he doesn't get stressed out, how it's definitely making us better parents. We've noticed a change in our children since we've been taking it, because obviously your energy and your mood affects your children's mood. And so they're more carefree and lighthearted because we're less stressed and pressed for time all the time. What were some other things we talked about? Like
even like, for example, like this weekend is the Masters on for golf, and which is like my favorite thing to watch. It's like my Super Bowl, and I didn't watch just a single minute of it today.
It's his favorite, okay?
And a couple years ago, we were talking about it today. I was going to call freaking out because we had planned on Masters weekend on Saturday for something to go do. And I lost it, and I was upset and grumpy, and it ruined the week.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he's like a different person. I want to reintroduce you because he used to get so stressed out about the smallest things. But now he's like very carefree and easygoing, which is amazing. But we were talking about a couple other things this morning, like, we have tried so many supplements in our life for stress and energy and you name it. We've tried it. We're in the fitness field. So I literally feel like the benefits of this supplement are prescription strength without the side effects of a prescription. Like, you will notice it that much. It's not like all the other supplements. And that's why it has 20 years of research behind it and a patent because it's that good. So it's just super impressive, but I don't know. We could probably go on and on and on about it. We also noticed that like we're laughing more because we're just more carefree, and that's something that I've always mentioned to him since we got married. Like, let's laugh more, let's be goofy, let's be silly. And we
can't have a sense of humor when you're stressed.
No, so that's just been super fun, and I also just in general it helps with your exercise recovery too. So I've noticed I feel a lot less aches and pains, which is huge because I was starting to feel a lot of them pretty often. So that's what I mean. It feels like the fountain of youth, not only in your brain, but it helps repair your body too. So we have been feeling like we're, I don't know, I would say 20 years younger. I don't know about you because you're younger than me, but I've definitely been feeling younger, just like remembering what it felt like to be, in my teens or even my early 20s. It's been a while, but I feel like I've been giving that back. So anyway, it is ridiculously awesome. And we just want to share a little bit with you. Everybody's experience is different, and so we just want to tell you about ours. So thank you guys for joining in, and I'm sure we'll probably hop on again at some point and do another review for you because it's only going to get better and better. Like I said, it's the tip of the iceberg. But if you have any questions about EHT, where you can get it, how you can get it at a discount, if you want some research behind it, feel free to comment below or shoot me a direct message and I can give you some info. But thanks for joining in, and we will talk to you guys soon. Have a great Saturday.